Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to... Oh, who do I play as? I don't know, Is there an achievement for Boner Man? Welcome back to some Vampire Survivors. I am a little lost. So we've beaten this, we have the next level of library. I think we should just do the forest. So next couple things, we've got to evolve the Bible, but I can't do that. So we have the axe and the knife, which I don't remember off the top of my head how to evolve them. Weapons upgrade path, hell yeah. This is all I need. I'm just gonna have this open in the second monitor, because I think we want to upgrade the axe. So axe plus candelabra, knife plus gloves, and then everything else is just kind of whatever. So I'm just gonna dive right in. We're gonna go Mortatio, because if I'm gonna be doing knives, we're going to want to go all in on that. I might not live, but you never know. Who knows? Maybe going full boner here is going to work fine. There's a couple of builds that I've had in my brain ever since I last played this, which I guess really has not been that long ago, but still. Okay, so we don't want the pentagram. Pentagram is fool's venture. We want the bibble because it counts as an AoE and a projectile, at least as far as I remember, and is also just kind of amazing. I also want the dagger, I want the axes, I want possibly both pigeons, because that may be kind of fun. I'm mostly not really trying to win here. I mean, winning is nice, and the better I get at this, the easier it's going to be. But I figure if I can get my hands on kind of every upgrade and mess around with some fun things, then things get real spicy. I'm also really curious about what the upgraded axe ends up being. We're just gonna roll Boner Man in the forest for a while until either the game says no or I absolutely kick the shit out of everything. Alright, so I want to stay more or less directly above this. And then I want to go down every single time it hits. Just so I can get that extra EXP. More or less got it? Alright, so axe plus candelabra, knife plus gloves. Are the gloves the bracer? I gotta assume, right? I could also grab the whip, but I don't know if I want the whip. So do I want the bracer? Yeah, let's go with it. I'm really curious if I can have turbo spinning, book, because I feel like that could get kind of fun. Okay, let's go grab our lost EXP. I guess it's not really lost per se, but you know what I mean. This is going to be a little slow, but honestly, like, the better I get at this game, the faster everything goes. Alright, there we go, more bibbles. Grab some more. No, that's not a translation issue, that's just me being persnickety. Ever since I was a kid, I always liked calling it the bibble. It's gotta be a result of like a childhood pronunciation turned absolutely brilliant. I mean, maybe sacrilege as far as a couple of people are concerned, but for me, I don't know. It's a jape. Alright, what do we grab? Next level of bone. Because once we start getting surrounded, going maximum bone seems like nothing short of a really good idea. Especially if we can get really, really fast bones. Like, can you imagine House of Bounce? Oh, I can, and I'm really excited to potentially try it out. Right now, it's not very good, but it'll get there. Ow. Otherwise, I just die. It's a possibility. Okay, cross. Not the weapon I was aiming for here. I'm also going to want the knife. However, at the same time, I will say cross is an incredibly solid contender. Namely just because this region is going to do really well having the cross. Because in the library, you're kind of stuck. You're kind of trapped. And the cross isn't always perfect. But in this one, you're always surrounded on all sides. You don't really know where your enemies are going to be. And so having something that can just rip through an entire side because it has no limitations, now that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be really strong. I sound kind of zenned out lo-fi. I mean, it's the music, to be honest. Ah, more bones. That, and it's 1 a.m. I've been recording a lot lately, kind of at night. It's, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to say it's just kind of real lockdown hours. But for me, I've just kind of embraced the whole you live inside now thing, and that's just kind of where I'm going to be. Let's actually accrue some of this EXP before I just get absolutely clobbered. I'm killing a lot of suckers, but it's meaningless unless I actually pick some of it up. Okay, bracer, lightning ring, another axe. We need some more. Lightning ring would be interesting, but I'm not sure if that's the path I want to take on this run. And having a second axe just kind of tossed out left and right should actually be pretty handy. Oh, there we go. Lancet, no. Bone, yes. Okay, grab these. And yeah, I've got to try a garlic build in the library. I think that's actually going to be something I give a shot to sooner than later. Because these enemies are definitely a little tougher. They definitely benefit from fighting with the bigger hits. But I feel like going full garlic wouldn't be a bad move. Okay, here we go. Kind of here we go. I don't actually think I can kill the plants, much to my chagrin. I also don't actually think they're that bad. Okay, so axe plus candelabra. Or candelabrador. It makes sense. Yeah, let's go for it. Does it make the axes bigger? Gosh, that actually is kind of an interesting potential. There we go. Yeah, the plants really aren't much of an issue for me. Like, they're there. But I don't know if it's that big of a deal. Okay, these guys are getting a little frisky. I guess let's just grab as much EXP as we can. I want to kill the praying mantis. Did he just warp? Or are there two of them now? I think he just warped. Huh, weird. Yeah, I think he just warped. Shoot. Yeah, I should probably be more direct about killing mid-bosses, but I mean, at the moment, my DPS is just pure random. I guess I could just make sure to keep it on screen at all times. It's probably another kind of reasonable option I've got. Yeah, I don't have my usual means of just doing large amounts of focus damage to one group or another. I'm just kind of here for the ride. And I'm just gonna hope for the best here. Alright. There's the chest. I just have to live long enough to pick it up. I mean, I can get to it. These green zombies are tough suckers. Alright, what do we got? Unfortunately, it's just a basic axe upgrade. I'll take it. Because I'd like to see what the axe upgrade ends up being. Ooh, and that buffs its damage actually pretty tremendously. Okay. There we go. I was really hoping the axes would have strike through, much like the crosses. Sadly, they don't seem to. They do a delicious amount of damage, but I need it to rip through foes, not, you know, just kind of plink off of... Well, plink. I think plink is the wrong word. It needed to do a little bit more than just kind of clobber into the top level foes. We'll get there eventually. It's just a long process. I guess we're just gonna kind of go the periphery. Because I need that EXP pretty bad. Passes through 2 more enemies. Okay, now that's getting pretty good. I'm just here to grab this veritable bounty of EXP. I could definitely use the magnet. Huh. And yeah, the mini boss just seems to warp. Fair. Okay, Bones got bigger. Bones got blastier. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ouch. Okay, grab this. I would very much like to kill the mid-bat. Alright, we get next level of cross. Ooh, and a little bit of HP. Ow. Less ow. Okay. We can kind of squeak around. I don't want to go too far from the hunting grounds I've already been. Ow. Kind of. Okay. I know there's the Pigeon. I know the Pigeon is good. But if I've already got it, I want to level it up. Because we really are trying to level up the knife and the axe. And sadly, I can't level up the bibble yet. I think I just despawned all of the skeletons that were just following me around. Yeah, sure. I don't know. It doesn't feel like this run necessarily has legs, but we'll get to that point. Or we die. Okay, bracer, bibble, cross. Bibble. I really want the duplicator ring. And maybe the cross would have been the better idea. I don't really know. I don't know where my head's at on this one. It's kind of I mean, it's a functional run. We definitely do not have the same, like, level of targeted mayhem that certain other runs have managed. Okay, grab that extra EXP. We also have the giant praying mantis, but honestly, we'll just kind of kill it here and there. Hello. Yeah. Ow. I didn't even notice him there for a second, which is foolish of me. There we go. What do we get? More bracer. More projectile speed. It's good. Not really what I was looking for. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if projectile speed is even really that helpful. Oh, I wonder if you can kill the plants, but it's just them disappearing. Well, they're not disappearing, so I'm just going to stay very far away from that. Empty tome. Magic wand plus tome is the upgrade, but we did actually see the upgrade for that one. I'm just going to keep leveling up what I've got instead of picking up something new. There they go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Garlic might still have been kind of a viable option here. I feel like it's too late, frankly. Okay, I will give credit where credit is due. Oh, wow. The axes do a lot of damage. Okay, AoE or more bone. It's just bouncing boner mayhem. What level am I? 20. Okay, so we just got our next projectile from being Boner Boy. That explains why I've suddenly hit this fairly massive damage up. Just a free duplicator just by existing. And now let the bones commence. Let the boning begin. I should have made more boner jokes the last time I played this. And then the next run, we're gonna go kind of the complete opposite and go nothing but AoEs. I don't like any of these options. Let's go with the Attract Orb. Actually might be really helpful. Let's see, we do not want the pentagram. We definitely want the King James Bible. Ow. The werewolves are stinky suckers. They hurt. Grab some health. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'd like Ebony Wings, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. What if you can take damage? Well, in time stop mode. Maybe. Okay, credit where credit is due. I think the Attract Orb is actually pretty good. But that is better, and that's what I was hoping for. Because now we just get everything. Yeah, getting the bones up to max. That was what I was hoping for. Gosh, I'm actually really excited for this game. Ooh, Like, there's a lot of... Ooh, yeah, that's some range right there. There's a lot of really cool potential things that they can do. The developer. I think it's actually just one person. But that's fine. Ooh, this got kind of spooky. Do I want to go Santa Water? No upgrade for it, but I think we need some more just random AoEs. And hopefully it counts as two... Yeah, okay. So it does benefit from the extra projectiles. I'm actually kind of dying here. I can't get through. Yeah, I need some HP. There it is. And then we also very much need to go back the other direction. Unfortunately, the werewolves present a bit of a massive existential threat to me. I probably should get the tome. Pick those up. I like the projectiles. I think the axes are neat. I don't know if they're necessarily great. Alright, more Bibble. There we go. Yeah, if I can get the duplicator. That's really what this build is dependent on, and I'm honestly a little flabbergasted that it hasn't shown up yet. Damn. I don't know. I think you really do need some more AoEs than I have. The cross is good, but I needed more than that. Shockingly, the bone was just like way better, and as much as I like the Bible, it wasn't as great at keeping the enemies off of me. And shockingly, I was expecting the cross to be better, but it was not. Like, the wild part is that the level 2 Santa Water, yeah, it was just immediately outclassing it. I didn't use it for nearly this long, but still. Alright, let's see how much money I get out of that. Not much. Maybe I should pick up a new character. I like Arca. Reduce weapon cooldown? Or +1 projectile just from the start. Mortatio is better, but you have to work up to it. Let's go with this guy. Okay. Do we do more? Tough part. I don't know what I'm going to do with that run. I might put it up. It might actually end up out of order. We will see. For now. Oh, and this guy starts with a flame wand. That should be exciting. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Vampire Survivors. So I'm gonna probably gonna just skip that last one. Hyper. I'm gonna say no. We want to unlock the Mad Forest. Okay, so I'm gonna play this character. I did another run, but it was kind of bad, so I'm just gonna kind of write that one off. Maybe for a run that makes it a little bit further, but that one was not solid, so we'll just kind of roll with this one and go from there. And who knows, if both runs are bad, then they'll just get cooked together in the same run, and everybody will be like, yeah, clearly. Okay, so I could go for the Magic Wand, which is solid. Magic Wand plus Tome is amazing. However, I'm gonna go for the Ebony Wings. I haven't given that a shot yet, and it's a fairly consistent kind of AoE blast that just follows me around. I want to get both Pigeons and just go big AoE short cooldowns and go from there. I wonder about this game, whether or not the different characters have different pools that they pull from. I don't think so. I think it's kind of just random. But it certainly felt like some runs very much only have... Like, some runs have more or less compared to each other. Oh yes, I'd like to break this. I might honestly want to pick up the garlic. I wonder if garlic's cooldown reduction affects anything. Okay, these are all terrible. I guess I'm gonna grab the axe. Reason being is I don't actually want the axe. I think it's probably one of the weakest weapons at the moment. I want to get its evolution just so I have it done. Let's see. Grab that. Oh, didn't get anything cool. And honestly, I would actually say that the this pigeon is pretty bad. At least at the moment that I have it. I think once we start getting surrounded, it'll get a lot better. But right now it's a very focused group of enemies, and I don't really care about that. Let's grab the candelabra. Candelabrador. Okay, what are you gonna give me? Next level of axe. I'm honestly insulted. I don't care too much about the axe. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. An axe is axe plus candelabra, so I guess I'm just gonna grab these. Which is odd. Like, why would the axe plus candelabra be the combination? Because to my knowledge, they don't synergize. Those are actually like two completely unrelated perks. Damn. Yeah, these bat hordes hurt and would be great spots for that pigeon shot to actually do some damage. Except for it's not really an AoE. It just fires at things in that specific zone. Dunno. I still think garlic is equal parts like a really poisoned pick for this one. But like if you could get just the first level of it, you become champion of forever. Okay, I mean it cut through those guys pretty quick. Okay, fires another projectile, base area up. Yeah, I'll get another one. What we really want is both pigeons going simultaneously. And then to cut our cooldown even further. Okay. I'll give credence. I'll give credit where credit is due. It hits like a truck. It's just hard to bring to bear. It's like a truck that only goes in donuts. Let's see. Gosh, anything else I want to get? Not really. Well, do I go Bracer? The Bracer isn't really that helpful. The Laurel is very situational. I should probably give it a shot at some point. But protecting myself from harm is really only useful in a couple of scenarios, and for the most part, I'd rather just get the whip combination instead. Where it's just like, I steal HP from everything that I hit. Because that just baseline sounds way more useful to me. No. Yeah. I'm gonna grab the magic wand real quick. It's not that useful, but being able to shoot at the nearest enemy sounds pretty handy. Especially once we start getting a couple of the upgrades for it. And we've already got the other thing that it pairs... No, we don't have the thing that it pairs with. Because it pairs with a tome, but we don't have the tome. Do I want to grab the Santa water? If I get the Santa water and then I get the Pigeon, then we'll have kind of an interesting build. Unfortunately, what we really want to get is everything in kind of conjunction with like decently high levels. Picking up a bunch of this stuff at low levels is just going to be kind of bad for me. But I don't know. I'll just pick one and work towards it. The axe has got to be last, even though that's the one that I want the evolution for. There it is. Let's just pick it up. Okay, so now we've got both. So hopefully these two are just going to be kind of alternating on each other. Especially if we can get the book. There we go. Got the mantis. You know, credit where credit is due. They're actually pretty good. I'll have to experiment with the Pigeon versus... do I want Santa water? Santa water. Because big AoE Santa water feels like it would go incredibly well. And is something I want to work towards. It's kind of what I wanted for this build. Obviously, we've got a couple of things that don't really fit. Because I want to do a very heavy... like a very heavy AoE build at some point. I feel like that could get really nutty. I'll just kind of do whatever for this one, just because. But if I ever get the chance, I'm going all in on AoEs. Santa water, maybe the pigeons. Ow. The garlic, despite its kind of iffy nature. The whip. Oh, I was going to level up the knife. Shoot. That's why I picked up the bracer. Well, it's too late now. We'll level up the axe. That'll be our one for this one. Honestly, that's the other thing. Trying to, like, as far as I'm concerned, the axe is pretty bad. And I think the knife is kind of mediocre as well. Maybe it gets better. I haven't seen it go by, that's the other thing. But trying to build towards both might get kind of dicey. Okay, I am impatient. I want to level fast, I want to get those cool upgrades, and I want to get out of here. I want to try the hyper mode. I feel like that could be really interesting, but we actually got to beat one of these levels first. Okay, Ebony Wing. Yeah, let's just keep leveling that up. I wish it was more accurate. You know, any enemy inside the zone just gets slamma-jammed. I feel like that'd be the way to do it. Okay. Grab these. And just let those guys go through the Santa water. Ugh. Honestly, Santa water is super good. I'm just gonna take the damage from the bats. They don't hurt nearly as much as certain other foes. Okay. Just kind of trail them for a little while, see what we can get. Delete them from the screen? That was kind of nice. Do we want AoE? Do we want Magic Wand? Do we want more? I guess I'm going full in on Ebony Wings, at least for the moment. It might also be worth trying to go like really hard on Clover very early on. I don't know. It might be a good idea. It would definitely let me pick the build I'm going for, but I think we want to get the luck bonus. Shoot. I'm going to go for the empty tome. Reason being, we want cooldown. Want hefty cooldown reduction, because yeah, if I can keep the pigeons going constantly. I mean, if you notice, it shreds now. It doesn't have the staying power that some of the other upgrades do. But it's certainly staying power, stopping power. It doesn't hit like a truck. But maybe I don't need a truck. Base area up. Probably should have upgraded the axe, but I don't know. I don't believe the axe is going to be what saves this run. Bats hurt. This is not really the bats. It's what the bats push into me. And one of the problems with this build is, if an enemy is close to me, I don't have a way of stopping them. The fire wand is probably my best bet. And then just hoping most enemies just don't get close. There we go. Just kind of keep collecting it as we go. And yeah, that Santa water, I liked it in that first run that I did. Haven't really gotten the opportunity to go back, but it, I think it's got way more chops than most other weapons. It's a little directionless, and I really want to pair it with the lightning at some point, because I feel like that could get really fun. Just really random big AoEs that just shred. Oh, there is a character that starts with the lightning ring. I should pick that up. And give him a shot after this. I think the main problem is he starts with like a temporary bonus to like area of effect attacks, which is not as helpful as I'd like it to be. Oh yeah, the pigeons absolutely shred. When they feel like hitting, they're sometimes a little slow on the uptake on that one. Oof. Getting the EXP I'm looking for here. Do I trap myself in the vegetable embrace? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, and it does look like the mid-bosses actually just do warp accordingly, so that they're always kind of in my general vicinity. It'd be pretty bad if I accidentally caused them to despawn. I'd be a sad puppy. Speaking of sad puppy, this is gonna maybe hurt? No, it isn't. Yes, it is. I have to make sure that they only come at me from a couple of angles, otherwise I'm going to be having a very bad time here. More Pigeon. Because axe ain't gonna cut through them. Crosswood. Garlic might. Pigeon. I'm putting my faith and my life in the hands of pigeons. Ow, ow, ow. Damn it. Well, I guess I was right. We do combine those two runs together. Dang. It didn't really work the way I wanted it to, but is what it is. Can I get Porta? Damn. Nope. I think I might do a Mortatio run again, or... Nope, can't afford any of these characters. I guess I could grab them. Wait, what is this? I don't know what this is. I might have to start with that. But that'll have to be for the next episode of Vampire Survivors. So I'll see you guys then, and maybe we'll get a Porta. Or maybe a Gennaro. I don't know. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time.